So I'm in the hospital, guys. Yes, if you watched my last video, I mentioned it in passing that I was gonna be here, and I checked in today by 12, between 12 and 1 p.m., or rather between 12 and 2 p.m. And tomorrow is my treatments, and the procedure is going to be done. I'm going to gist you guys all about it. I remember when I was coming, someone told me, an elderly woman told me, "Oh, I think you're going to deliver your baby." And I'm like, "Okay." I've been begging him. So I'm here with my husband and my brother, and it's been a lot of things I'm learning on this journey. Welcome. If today is your first time of seeing my face, welcome to. So yeah, we talk about money and being financially free for creatives right here on the channel. And yeah, one creative you would like to connect with. Trust me, I want us to connect, and I want us to, be friends. I want you to subscribe. I want you to support what I do right here. So this is not a typical channel um, anchor kind of comments, or rather anchor kind of content on this channel, but I'm willing to share my journey with what I call this now. What journey is this? Trying to be healthy, So I've been battling with the situation since the last 3 years, and I've been in pain. All of those videos I've done, I think as long as I've started this channel, yeah, since I've started this channel, I've been doing it sick in that sense. And that's the funny thing about social media, really. Somebody could be writing on social media, making videos, creating content, and actually being in very bad health or be in a very bad situation, because camera moments are just flip moments, are just minutes in weeks and hours in a day. So, like people also say, we always just share what we want people to know per time, which is why I'm just willing to go on this journey with you all. And yeah, so I checked in here today because I have to go through a surgery tomorrow. And like I said, I'm going to share all the variable behind the scenes with you guys. I just have video clips I've been taking since I got here. I didn't kind of think about going live early. I should have gone live earlier and show you guys. But let me show you what this hospital room, first of all, looks like when we came in. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me show you my husband. He's here shivering. So my husband is on his own bed. My brother is here. So you see that I'm in safe hands, guys. So this is what this hospital room looks like. Can you see? So you're coming from the door this way. So this is what it looks like this. And then there's a door here, which is a convenience, and it's so cute, even if I say so myself. And then here, my children are gone. They've all been here, all of them. There's TV here, the Nigerian movie is showing. And yeah, so this is going to be my home for a week or so. My home of recovery. This is where I'll be recovering. Yeah, so this is my bed. So I choose to be positive that this is going to be my home of recovery. Let me see where lighting is better. No, I shouldn't have done this. So yeah, so this is going to be my home for recovery for the next few days. And I'm going to be going live, show you guys, no matter how I feel, hopefully I'm strong enough to, at least by this time tomorrow, I guess, yeah, I should be able to show you guys what I look like, how I'm feeling, tell you how I'm feeling and all that. So on this channel, I'll be doing live, posting some shots on this journey until we resume back full my face. To my husband. So until I come back and show you how I'm feeling. So this is my lovey-dovey husband. And yeah, so I'll share with you guys how I'm feeling. A lot has happened. Let me even just get a bit of why I really, really feel great already. So let me put this camera down. So sometime in January of this year, please ignore the noise in the background, okay? So let me just see, guys. Sometime in January of this year, I decided that I was done with living in pains, and I came to this hospital. I've always wanted to come to this hospital in my city, and I came. Yeah, I was wearing it, but I was feeling hot, so I removed it. Anyway, so I came to this hospital. Please, if today is your first time, do follow me. Doctor in the gynecology department, and I saw the doctors discuss my options, and of course, a surgery was recommended. And it's been it's been 8 months of a lot of learning for me. Um, First of all, I'm going to have fibroids removed from my uterus, and it has a lot of, I had to do a lot of tests, scans to be sure. Like I found out all the positions where they are and all that. But you know that the scan is just majorly subjective. So tomorrow is the D day, and all of them are going to be removed, and I'm going to have my health back. I have had issues where I couldn't bend. Like as I'm sitting down talking to you, I'm in pain. Like my right pelvic is inflamed. Is I think the biggest one is kind of there, and all over my pelvic region. I can't sit up without feeling pain. I can't bend down, and I've been having this pain for 3 years. That doesn't mean that the fibroids have been there for 3 years. If you understand how these things work, I just realized 3 years ago when I had a very sharp pain and had to go to the hospital. That was when I got the awareness the first time that I had fibroids. That was in 2022, the same time I started this channel. But I was afraid of surgery. Surgery is not something I really have wanted to do or wished. And I mean, nobody wishes on themselves, right? The only surgery I've had in my life is for this hand. If you look close, you're going to see this scar on my hand, right? This happened when I was 7. We are running down the staircase to get pencils. I and my brother for my dad. Well, I think we wanted to do our homework. My dad asked us to go because, typical childish behavior. We were running to be like, first to get down, and I fell down, and the door where I fell down was a broken glass, and my hand caught, as you can see. So it was flipped back and sewed. The technology of 1989, 87 rather, isn't quite the same now. I guess if it is now, that's the surgery I have undergone. If I remember anything about that surgery as a child, then I remember that the room was bright white light, and I had like the surgery bed was high up. That's what I remember as a child. And I remember the recovery process was not easy because sometimes I had to, because of my siblings, my father had to make me sleep on camp beds, different from the bed where I was sharing with all my siblings. And at the point, I still got wounded. I still wounded the hand again. And I remember not going to school for some days and then resuming school with my hand hung up. That's been my first ever experience before now. So this is going to be my second surgery, major surgery after all. So pray for me, wish me luck. Not luck now. I need all the blessings and all the, um, you know, all the goodwill I can get. So yeah, so we checked in today, and my children were all here, but they've gone home now. And I have been I've been fully educated on how the procedure will be. I've been asked my choices of things. Arrangements have been made for everything really, and I thank God for grace because I remember when I first thought about this surgery, my major challenge then was how much, if I could afford it. Was I not, in spite of the pain, or added to the fear of, oh my God, I'm going to have a surgery. I was also like, can I afford it? Because you need to have in the region of at least 1 million naira, yeah, to get procedures like this done in my country. So I thank God for that I was able to finally make up my mind to come do it. And of course, God also provided the money So that's what it's about. And if you have questions for me, please put it in the comment section. I'll be answering every one of them. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to go live again, possibly, but I'm sure I'm going to be lying down because I'm not going to be allowed to sit up or walk around tomorrow. If I can't make tomorrow, I'll make any other day. But like I said, the data Airtel. Oh, okay, it's going now. Sorry, guys, my internet out. So I wanted to say, if you know anything about fibroids and black women, he said that seven to eight out of every 10 African women will have fibroid before they are 50. And I was telling my children today, if particular about studying medicine, if you're an upcoming, if you're a student, looking forward to studying medicine or getting into the medical field, the research into, first of all, what causes fibroids and how fibroids can be avoided is still on the table. Like, it is one of the things that could actually make you a standout hero as a medical person. I've seen, not July was the awareness month. A lot of people talked about it, but I think that there's not a lot of education. I feel like it's in the last 3 years when I discovered my own diagnosis that I began to actually learn about fibroids. And it's crazy when they say nobody knows what causes it. It's an African people's problem. It's an African women's problem and all that. And there's no other remedy for it aside, surgery. And of course, there are some other procedures as well. Well, we'll talk more about it. If you have a hard experience with fibroids or have anyone who has, also drop what you think. So this is my face right before the surgery, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I see your comments, I will answer all of them. And yeah, thank you so much for coming with me on this journey. Thank you. I'll see you later. Yeah, 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 yeah.